This morning I'm with Jim, and he's going to talk a little about what over the past year has made you happy, or what have you learned from this whole COVID experience?
Well, as far as what makes me happy over the past year, is the same thing that made me happy over the last 48 years, and that's my wife, Karen. She makes me happy.
Very good.
And what I've learned over this past year is how social we are and how much we miss that. And now that we're starting to get out and talk to each other again and hug each other again,
it's so important.
It's so much more intense than it was before, and I think there's an intensity in how everybody is celebrating in one way or the other.
I can feel it. It's a higher vibration.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think we all value it so much more. It's just like a simple hug.
Yeah, it feels so good.
Yeah.
And we've missed that for so long.
Oh, we have. It's been a terrible year. The isolation, has taken a toll on so many people. I know Karen's mother was in a nursing home and was really isolated.
Yeah.
And it took a toll.
Yeah, it sure did. And there were many people that weren't as fortunate.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And, when you talk about unfortunate people, through this whole pandemic, I've often wondered, how do the young people who are just starting out in life, how are they going to get through this? Many times they were just beginning jobs, and the pandemic came along and, the jobs went away, and all of a sudden, we're getting on in age, and we get Social Security, and we also have investments through the years, but so we got along just fine. But I often wonder about those people in those just basic jobs that were literally paycheck. They were having a hard time getting from paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
true.
This happened. Mm-hmm. And of course, then the government comes out with these goodwill checks, if you will. I forget what they call them, but stimulus checks.
Stimulus. I was going to call them incentives.
Yes, and I feel guilty about that because my life really didn't change. I still got my Social Security check and stuff, and then here I get these checks. I could have gotten along just fine without those checks. And I worried about the people that were in those positions that really could have used that money. And, I remember one stimulus check was $600. And for somebody that's lost their job, that has no income, that's like a cold slap in the face. I mean, $600 with the price of groceries today. They might be able to afford groceries for a month, but that's about it. What about rent or a house payment, a car payment? The things that once you get a job you do. But and I worry greatly about them. I will say this, that when the occasion comes now where we have the opportunity to tip somebody, I find myself a lot more generous.
I do too. Jim, thank you for sharing. These are great ideas and insights and things to ponder.
Oh, yes.
And looking forward to the next year and seeing what the future holds. Mm-hmm. So thank you, be well. And this is Ann, and I'll see you around.
All right. Thanks, Ann.
Thank